Hello everyone, welcome back to Manga Goblin. I'm Trix of course, and today we're going to look at something that can only be found using the Wayback Machine. And what we're going to do is we're going to read an episode each week before we start talking about Alpha Centauri. This contains a lot of background information regarding the factions and regarding the setting itself. I haven't seen many channels do this, simply maybe because it's quite hard to find the various, basically the files for the two things. This one is called Journey to Centauri, the other one's called Arrival, and we'll be looking at that before we look at the Crossfire factions. This is of course basically all rights reserved to Firaxis Games, and we're going to continue now. It's called Journey to Centauri episode 1, and it starts. Captain, shapes, shadows hovering over him, a sense of threat, darkness eclipsing his vision, and the distant sound of warning klaxons. He tried to lift his hands and could not. He tried to speak and felt his throat turn to fire. A deep cold pressed down on him, crushing his bones to ice. This one. Hurry, the voice again. More movement, seen through layers of frost and glass. I am the captain, came his next thought, sharp and coherent. I should be first. Burst out of the sleep. Visions returned to him, the long rough cylinder of the ship floating above the chaos of Earth. The massive cryobays with their rows of sleeping crow. The white-suited cryotechs moving ghost-like among them. His last memory of lying down in the glass and feeling the blue tide rise to swallow him. 40 years and a moment of darkness ago. Thinking, hoping that when he woke again, it would be to the sight of Alpha Centauri's primary cresting the rim of a new planet, a new world. But now, something was wrong. Someone, unauthorized, moving around the ship. A wave of dizziness washed over him, and his vision blurred into a sea of blue. Red lights, flashing in the distance. He could feel the ship shaking beneath him. We move. A shadow passed over him, and then another. Footsteps retreated. He stared up through the curved top of the cryocell, willing himself into the open spaces of the ship, trying to force his fingers to move. His brain signalled alarm, but his heart and muscles, held in near stasis, would not respond. He waited, helpless, while the ship hurtled on, and the warning klaxons surrounded him, and there sounded their 3-beat sequence. After interminable moments, he heard a click and a hiss, and then a storm exploded beneath him. Transmission received. UNS Unity Central. Processor. Meteor impact detected. Fusion drive shut down. Severe damage. Hydroponic mods. 2, 3. Cryobay 7. Triggering automatic wake-up of core staff per coded instructions. And that's where we leave it. That is the start of the Journey to Centauri. We are introduced to a character who does not play a major part in the game, but plays a major part in the lore. So thank you everyone if you came today, and hopefully next time the mystery will continue. I'm Trix of course. Do take care of yourselves, and bye bye.